The Hermetica, Part 3. Chapter 8. The Hierarchy of Creation. In this chapter, Hermes summarizes his teachings on the way in which God creates and maintains the cosmos and all it contains. God creates an ordering principle, the mind of the cosmos. This ordering principle continually organizes chaotic matter into a beautifully ordered physical cosmos. This is one of the principles by which the cosmos is ordered. The existence of time means that everything within the cosmos is constantly changing, but in a measured way. God is the goodness that creates life. The mind of the cosmos is the fundamental law of nature, the permanent and unchanging principles which governs life. The physical cosmos is the beautiful order of nature within which life exists. Time is the governing principle of the cosmos which produces change. Constant change is the progress of everything living and dying. The cosmic mind is an idea expressed by the mind of God. The physical cosmos is a thought expressed by the mind of the cosmos. At the heart of the cosmos is the life-giving sun, which is an image of the life-giving soul and the heart of every person. The hierarchy of creation. Adam creates the cosmic mind. The cosmic mind creates the cosmos. The cosmos create time. Time creates change. The essence of Adam is primal goodness. The essence of the cosmic mind is permanent sameness. The essence of the cosmos is beautiful order. The essence of time is moving. The essence of change is life. Adam works through mind and soul. The cosmic mind works through immortality and duration. The cosmos works through turning and returning. Time works through increase and decrease. Change works through quality and quantity. The cosmic mind is in Adam. The cosmos is in eternity. Time is in the cosmos. Change is in time. The cosmic mind is permanently connected to Adam. The cosmos is made up of thoughts in the cosmic mind. The cosmic mind is an image of Adam. The cosmos is an image of the cosmic mind. The sun is an image of the cosmos. Man is an image of the sun. Chapter 9. The creation of humankind. Having discussed the principles by which God created the cosmos, in this chapter, Hermes describes the making of mankind. God created humankind because he wanted there to be a creature capable of appreciating the great beauty of the cosmos. He asked each of the gods who administer the cosmos to provide something to benefit humanity. The sun gives joy. The moon gives sleep. Saturn offers the limits of necessity and the balancing force of justice. Jupiter gives peace, and Mars gives struggle. Venus offers love, and Mercury wisdom. When God hears what the gods will offer, he thinks humankind into existence. At first, humanity is just a thought, a soul. It is unable to tend and look after the earth as God wishes. So God gives each human a mortal body within which to house the immortal soul. To do this, he first creates nature. She is like a beautiful woman. and God makes her mistress of the world. She produces the seeds of natural life, seeing in the human soul an image of God. Nature falls in love and merges with her beloved. This is the blending of body and soul which produces each one of us. Hence, all human beings have a dual nature, being a combination of an immortal soul and a mortal body. We honor both sides of our nature when we serve God by administering the natural world for Him. Finally, God gives humankind a last greatest gift, the ability to reproduce. More than this, He makes the process a holy living sacrament which reflects the marriage of matter and spirit that creates the cosmos. The sacred bond of love unites man and woman together so that they may share their essential qualities with each other. The creation of humankind. When the Creator, who, for want of a better name, we call Adam, had made the second God, who is the cosmos, He was pleased. His creation was beautiful and wholly filled with goodness, and He loved it like a child. In His kindness, Adam wished for there to be a creature capable of appreciating the beauty of His creation. So, by an act of will, He created humankind to be an imitator of His divine wisdom and nurturing love. Adam asked each heavenly God in turn, "What can you provide for humanity, which I am about to create?" The sun said it would shine all day, providing laughter and a source of joy for both the mortal minds and the boundless universe itself. The moon promised sleep and silence, and to shine by night. Saturn offered justice and necessity. Jupiter gave peace, and Mars struggle. Venus offered love and pleasure. Mercury, who is also called Hermes, said, "I will make humankind intelligent. I will convey to them wisdom and knowledge of the truth. I will never cease to benefit all humanity." Adam was glad when he heard these words and gave the commandment that man should come into being. Mind, the All-Father, who is life and light, gave birth to humanity, which bore His own image, and He took delight in His offspring. Joined to the gods by a sense of kinship, humanity worshiped them with piety and holy thoughts, while, for their part, the gods watched over humanity with concern and loving mercy. At first, man was solely eternal and spiritual, but Adam saw that his new creation could not tend to the earth unless he sheltered him in a material envelope. Giving man a mortal body as well as an immortal soul, so Adam bade nature be. And from his voice came a woman's form, so lovely that the gods were smitten with her beauty. Adam made nature mistress of the world. She communed with herself, producing all kinds of seeds, which Adam took hold of with his hands and scattered them over the earth. Who is the mother of all worthy things? Seeing in man a beautiful image of Adam, nature was filled with insatiable love. She clasped him to her, and they merged to become one in love. Mortal and the eternal blended and mingled, so that man may perform the demands of both sources of his nature. Firstly, to serve God, venerating and praising the things of heaven. Secondly, to assist and administer the things of earth, by tilling the soil, navigating the waters, building on the land, and by serving each other, that strongest of bonds that links the human race together. Then Adam, the master of generation, bestowed on humankind the sacrament of reproduction, full of affection and joy, gladness and yearning, and all the heavenly love that is in his being. I would have to explain the nature of this compelling sacred bond that binds a man and woman together, were it not to each one of us. If we explore our innermost feelings, can experience it for ourselves, contemplate the supreme moment when each sex infuses itself with the other, one giving forth and the other eagerly embracing. At that moment, through the intermingling of the two natures, the female acquires male vigor, and the male is relaxed in female languor. This sweet sacramental act we celebrate is shared in secret, because if performed openly before impure eyes, the ignorant may mock, and the divine power manifesting in both sexes will shy away. Chapter 10: The Birth of Human Culture. In this chapter, Hermes describes how human beings became civilized and created culture under the guidance of the god Osiris and goddess Isis. As human beings slowly awoke to their surroundings, they looked around at their new home and gazed on the creation in awe and wonder. Looking upon the perfection of the cosmos, humanity felt the need to share in the pleasure of creativity. The Creator therefore ordered each of the planetary gods to share with mankind a part of their creative power. The Hermetica teaches that the universe will not be finished until mankind has played his part in the story. The arts and sciences invented by humanity complete the grand plan of destiny. Art completes what nature cannot finish. All those who cooperate with the will of the Creator apply their skills and knowledge to enhance the beauty of the cosmos. The ancient Egyptians believed that all the knowledge necessary for humanity's survival on earth had been taught to their ancestors by Isis and Osiris. The goddess Isis taught people the arts of sowing and animal husbandry, ensuring that they did not starve, and she showed them the healing uses of herbs and medicines to care for the body. She taught people respect for the dead, how to wrap their bodies in bandages soaked in oil and spices, to care for their memories with offerings of fruit and flowers. Osiris gave people laws and justice, and instituted the rites of worship that kept men humble and honest. He ordered the first priests who were trained to nurture men's souls through the proper use of philosophy and learning. Together, these parents of the human race were believed by the ancient Egyptians to have lifted their ancestors out of savagery. In life, Isis continued to look after humanity, and Osiris, the Lord of Souls, watched over the spirits of the dead. They were worshipped for thousands of years at temples all over Egypt until late Roman times. The birth of human culture. Humanity looked in awe upon the beauty and everlasting duration of creation. The exquisite sky flooded with sunlight, the majesty of the dark night lit by celestial torches, as the holy planetary powers traced their paths in the heavens, in fixed and steady meter, ordering the growth of things with their secret infusion. Men looked with wonder and questioned, and having observed the Maker's masterpiece, wanted to create things for himself. Their father gave permission, so the gods who administered the cosmos each shared with humanity a part of their power. Since the world is Adam's handiwork, those who maintain and enhance its beauty are cooperating with the will of Adam by contributing their bodily strength in daily care and labor to make things assume the shape which his purpose has designed. Chance is movement without order, and skill is the force which creates order. The earth is kept in order by means of humanity's knowledge and application of the arts and sciences. For Adam willed that the universe should not be complete until man had played his part. Adam, the fabricator of the cosmos, graced the earth for a little time with our great father Osiris and the great goddess Isis, that they might give us the help we so much needed. They brought humanity divine religion and stopped the savagery of the mutual slaughter. They established rites of worship in corresponding to the sacred powers of the heavens. They consecrated temples and instituted sacrificial offerings to the gods that were their ancestors. They gave the gifts of food and shelter. They taught men to swathe the decaying corpse of the dead. They learned Adam's secret laws. They became lawgivers to humankind. They introduced the mighty god of oaths as founder of pledges in good faith, and so filled the world with justice. They devised the initiation and training of the prophet priests, so that through philosophy they might nurture men's souls and cure sickness of the body with the healing arts. Chapter 11. Man is a marvel. In this chapter, Hermes discusses the nature of mankind and its special relationship with God. God, the cosmos, and man are the three great beings. The cosmos is an image of God, and man is an image of the cosmos. Each is made up of many parts, yet each is greater than the sum of these parts. Man was created to be a vehicle through which God could continue to bring order and beauty to the cosmos. All beings have soul, the life force within them, but only human beings possess the power of mind with which we can contemplate the cosmos and come to know God. Human beings are the meeting place of spirit and matter. We have, therefore, a dual nature. We are mind enclosed by a physical body. The human mind is an image of God's mind. It is immortal, eternal, divine, and free. The human body, on the other hand, is mortal and controlled by the laws of destiny, which are governed by the stars. Hermes dares to suggest that this unique dual nature even places human beings above the gods. The gods, the heavenly bodies, are confined within their permanent orbits in the heavens and will never move beyond them. A human being, however, may both be on earth and through the power of his mind ascend to the heavens. In the 20th century, we have used this power to journey literally to the stars and reach back through telescopes to see the origin of the universe. Being both spiritual and matter, man is an intermediary between these two great principles. He is greater than beings who are merely mortal and above those who are purely immortal. He shares in the creative power of God. He even, with his mind, creates gods in his own human image. Hermes concludes that man is a marvel, worthy of wonder and reverence, a sediment that fueled the humanism of the Renaissance. The purpose of human life is to rise above our merely human nature and awaken to our divine nature. Human beings have the unique potential to know God. God's greatest wish is that we fulfill this potential. Man is a marvel. Adam is first, the cosmos is second, and man is third. Adam is one, the cosmos is one, and so is man. For like the cosmos, he is a whole made up of diverse parts. The Maker made man to govern with him, and if man accepts this function fully, he becomes a vehicle of order in the cosmos. Man may know himself, and so know the cosmos, by being aware that he is an image of Adam and of the cosmos. He differs from other living things in that he possesses mind. Through mind, he may commune with the cosmos, which is the second God. And by thought, he may come to knowledge of Adam, the one God. The human body encloses pure mind, as if within a walled garden, which shelters and secludes it, so that it may live in peace. Man has this twofold nature. In his body he is mortal, and in his intelligence he is immortal. He is exalted above heaven, but is born a slave to destiny. He is bisexual, as his father is bisexual. He is sleepless, as his father is sleepless. Yet he is dominated by the carnal desires and lost in forgetfulness. Of all beings that have soul, only man has a twofold nature. One part, called the image of Adam, is a single, undivided, spiritual, and eternal. The other part is made of the four material elements. One comes from the primal mind. It has the power of the Creator and is able to know Adam. The other is put in man by the revolution of the heavens. Man is the most divine of all beings, for amongst all living things, Adam associates with him only, speaking to him in dreams at night, foretelling the future for him. In the flight of the birds, the boughs of the beast, the whispering oak, all other living things inhabit only one part of the cosmos. Fish in water, animals on the earth, birds in the air. Man penetrates all these elements with his senses of sight. He even grasps the heavens. To speak without fear, human beings are above the gods of heaven, or at least their equal. For the gods will never pass their celestial boundaries and descend to earth, but a man may ascend to heaven, and what is more, he may do so without leaving the earth. So vast an expanse can his power encompass. By Adam's will, humankind is compacted. Of both divinity and mortality, he is more than mere mortal and greater than the purely immortal. Man is a marvel, due honor and reverence. He takes on the attributes of the gods as if he were one of their number. He is familiar with the gods because he knows he springs from the same source. He raises reverent eyes to the heavens above and tends the earth below. He is blessed by being the intermediary. He loves all below him and is loved by all above him. Confident of his divinity, he throws off his solely human nature. He has access to all. His keenness of thought descends to the depths of the sea. Heaven is not too high for the reach of his wisdom. His quick wit permeates the elements. Air cannot blind his mental vision with its thick fog. Dense earth cannot impede him. Deep waters cannot blur his gaze. Man is all things. Man is everywhere. Man not only receives the light of the divine life, but gives it as well. He not only ascends to God, but even creates gods. Just as Adam has willed that the inner man be created in his likeness, so we on earth create the gods in our human image. Is this not worthy of wonder? There are then these three: Adam, cosmos, man. The cosmos is contained by Adam. Man is contained by the cosmos. The cosmos is the son of Adam. Man is the son of the cosmos, and the grandson, so to speak, of Adam. Adam does not ignore man, but acknowledges him fully, as he wishes to be fully acknowledged by man. For this alone is man's purpose and salvation: the ascent to heaven and the knowledge of Adam. Chapter 12, The Zodiac and Destiny. In this chapter, Hermes explains the power of the zodiac that controls the fate of men and the possibility of becoming free from its limiting constraints. God created humans to appreciate the awesome wonder of his universe, to be themselves a beautiful embellishment of the cosmos, and to share in God's creative powers and participate in the works of creation. The heavenly gods, the planets, who have already bestowed on man some of their own power, now urge the Creator to be cautious. They fear that man will use his inquisitive mind for destructive as well as constructive purposes. Man's powers, they complain, are too great and unlimited, and therefore dangerous to himself and the order of the cosmos. God responds to their concerns by creating the zodiac. This celestial mechanism will control the fate of men and be ruled over by the goddess Destiny. She sows the seeds of a person's fate, which grows and develops under the constraints of necessity, the limits and demands of physical nature, to shape every human life. It is a man's lot to live the life prescribed for him by his fate. Very few human beings are capable of escaping from the determining influences of the zodiac. Man's earthly life is controlled by the power of destiny through the physical limitations of the mortal human body. However, if a man's mind is illuminated by the light of God, he becomes free from these celestial influences, for even the gods are powerless before God. Hermes teaches that it is our duty not simply to acquiesce in our fate, but rather, through intense contemplation of God, to rise above our merely mortal nature and awaken our immortal souls. The Zodiac and Destiny. When the Creator had created this beautifully ordered universe, he wanted to order the world also. He sent down man, a mortal creature, made in the image of an immortal being, to be an embellishment of the divine body of the cosmos. It is man's function to complete the work of Adam. He was made to view the universe with awe and wonder, and to come to know its maker. At first, the heavenly gods complained, saying, "You are being rash in creating humanity." They see with inquisitive eyes and hear what they have no right to hear. They reach out with audacious hands. They will dig up the roots of plants and investigate the properties of stones. They will dissect the lower animal and one another also. They will seek to discover how it is that they are alive and what is hidden within. They will cut down the woods of their native land and sail across the sea to see what lies there. They will dig mines and search the uttermost depths of the earth. All this might be bearable, but they will do much more. They will press on to explore the world above, seeking by observation to discover the laws that govern the movement of the heavens. Adam replied, I will build the zodiac, a secret mechanism in the stars linked to the unerring and inevitable fate. The lives of men, from birth to final destruction, shall be controlled by the hidden workings of this mechanism. And when the mechanism began to work, the keen-eyed goddess Destiny supervised and checked its movements. Through this mechanism, destiny and necessity are cemented together. Destiny sows the seed, necessity compels the results. In the wake of destiny and necessity comes order, the interweaving of events in time. Adam implants each human soul in flesh by means of the gods who circle in heaven. It is man's lot to live his life according to the fate determined for him by the circling celestial powers, and then to pass away and be resolved into the elements. There are some whose name will live on through the memories of their mighty handiwork, but the names of the many will fade into darkness. Few can escape their fate or guard against the terrible influence of the zodiac, for the stars are instruments of destiny, which bring all things to pass in the world of men. If, however, the rational part of a man's soul is illuminated by a single ray of Adam's light, the workings of these gods is as nothing. All gods are powerless before the supreme light, but such men are few. Most are led and driven by the gods which govern earthly life, using our bodies as the instruments of destiny. To my way of thinking, however, it is our destiny not simply to acquiesce in our human state, but through intense contemplation of divine things, to detach ourselves from our merely mortal nature. Chapter 13, The Universal and the Particular. In this chapter, Hermes clarifies how the zodiac makes each individual member of the human species unique. Everything has a form. A table, for example, is a horizontal surface supported by legs. This is the universal form which all tables share. Every individual table shares the universal form of all tables, but it also has a unique particular form for which we know it to be this table and not that table. One table is large and made of oak. Another table is small and made of plastic. Both are unique, and yet both are still tables. If anything deviates too far from this universal form, we would no longer call it a table. If a table were to be smashed into pieces, for example, it would change form, and we would now call it something else. Firewood, perhaps. Everything is a particular version of the universal form. Every animal, for example, is both unique and a member of a particular species. All human beings share the quality of being human, but each individual has unique characteristics by which we may tell them apart from other members of our species. Each one of us is a particular version of the universal form, human being. This quality of humanness is unchanging and permanent. We are very different from our ancestors, but we are no more human. The particular forms are always changing. In a single human life, we change from being a baby to become an adult and finally an elder. We never remain the same, yet birth, mortality, and death are all contained within the universal form of a human life. Hermes compares the constant universal form to the fixed constellations of the stars. He compares the changing particular forms to the changing relationships between the stars as they revolve in the heavens. Our fundamental human nature remains the same throughout our life, but our individual fate changes in accordance with the constantly changing pattern of the stars. As in astrology, Hermes teaches that our individual destiny is created by the position of the planets at our moment of birth. These are the gods who take charge of us, controlling our bodies and shaping our souls. The universal and the particular. Adam arranged the cosmos of the zodiac in harmony with the movements of nature and charged them with producing all the forms of the animals. When these gods had used their different powers, they emerged four-footed beasts, creeping things, fish and winged birds, grass and flowering herbs, all according to their different natures, and each containing the seed of the continents of their species. Every living thing has its own unique form, given to it by the power of the zodiac. This form is appropriate to its species, yet each is individual. The human race, for example, shares a common universal form by which we know that a man is a man. Yet, all human beings have a distinctively different particular form, of which no two are entirely alike. Each particular form is unique because it inhibits a unique time and place. The particular forms change in every moment of every hour as the gods of the zodiac revolve in their celestial circle. The universal forms do not change, just as the constellation remains the same. But instant by instant, the particular form transforms, as the sphere of heaven changes as it turns. The sky is wet then dry, cold then hot, bright then dark. But these rapidly alternating forms are all subsumed under the universal, unchanging form of the sky. The earth is ever changing, generating, producing, yielding different crops. Yet it remains the earth. Water may be standing or flowing, but it is still water. The human body is an earthly temple constructed by the power of the zodiac, which makes myriad forms from simple archetypes. They are 12 signs of the zodiac, and the forms they produce fall into 12 divisions. They are, however, inseparable, united in their actions. Nature makes the human body so that its constitution resonates with the patterns of the stars. In such a way, nature makes the body so that its constitution resonates with the patterns of the stars in such a way that they mutually affect one another. When we are born, the planetary gods who are at the time on duty as ministers of birth take charge of us. These particular powers that change according to the rotation of the planets make their way in through the body and mount the shape of our souls. They penetrate our nerves and marrow, veins and arteries, even our innermost organs. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share.